Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. I'm going to read through this full article here. There is a link in the description. It's in regards to this absolute sick scumbag, Judith Maria Sobol. Judith Maria Sobol. She's a meth addict and she's a caregiver, a home health care nurse in Michigan. She works in Michigan, and seemingly she is fully responsible for the death of a 3-year-old girl that was in her care. The 3-year-old girl died June the 20th. We'll look through those details in a moment. But why did this happen in brief? Well, because this fucking scumbag, before she went to work to look after the, I'm going to say sickly, 3-year-old girl, we don't know her name, but she was in need of nursing assistance, whatever the correct term may be. Prior to going to work, this scumbag decided to get high on meth. She seemingly passed out, and the girl who required assistance in breathing was found unconscious, and she was unable to be resuscitated. So she was high on methamphetamine. She admits to having shot up meth before coming to work that evening, and she has also said that she did the same on other days, 4 days before the child's death. For each time that she went to work, she shot up she shot up meth before going to work. What an absolute fucking scumbag. So here's the good news. She's been held at jail on a $500,000 bond. She's scheduled to appear in court on June the 29th. I would imagine that's for an initial hearing, would be my guess. And that's pretty much a pretty thorough overview. This scumbag went to work high on meth, and her negligence led to the death of the 3-year-old girl that she was there paid to be a nurse for. So let's hope that she gets all of the justice she deserves. So at this point, I'm going to go through the details more thoroughly for those that want to stick around. A home healthcare nurse in Michigan was arrested this week after she allegedly killed a 3-year-old girl in her care whilst high on meth. This scumbag, Judith Maria Sobol, 42 years of age, was taken into custody on Monday and charged with 1 count of second-degree murder and 1 count of possession of methamphetamine. The incident happened around June 20th at around 2:30 a.m. Officers responded to a 911 call in regards to a child not breathing. Upon arriving at the scene, which was their family home, first responders found the child and both the parents inside the toddler's room, the 3-year-old girl's room. The father was reportedly performing CPR on the little girl. But the father was not able to tell the police how long she had been unconscious for. We don't know the details of the parents' names. We don't know the young girls' names. But we do know this scumbag's name, Judith Maria Sobol. She was found lying on the ground. The 3-year-old girl was also lying on the ground. The 3-year-old girl normally has a breathing tube, which she requires to be able to breathe. And that breathing tube was nowhere to be found. It was found once the 3-year-old girl was taken to the hospital. It was found in the little girl's hair. The 3-year-old girl had several medical conditions. She required constant monitoring, which is why the parents hired a nurse, a registered nurse, and the parents and of course the little girl have been dreadfully let down. So the little girl was taken to hospital and she succumbed to her injuries. She was pronounced dead, at around 4 a.m. Just, pretty much immediately after arriving at hospital. The investigators have determined that this scumbag nurse was high on methamphetamines. She should not have been in care of that child. The scumbag confesses that she shot up Meth before coming to work that evening, and she admitted that she was responsible for the toddler's death. She had a container of meth on her, 2 pipes on her when she was being processed, and seemingly she said that she came to work high on meth on previous nights as well. Again, she's being held on a $500,000 bond due to appear in court on June 29th, and her charges are 1 count of second-degree murder. In addition, 1 count of possession of methamphetamine, but of course the important one count of second-degree murder. So we hope that the investigation continues. It seems to be an open and shut case. She has confessed already to having used methamphetamine prior to starting work, and she has claimed, seemingly according to this article, that she was responsible for the little girl's death. I don't think anyone's going to argue with that. So it ought to be a quick trial. Maybe not even a trial. Maybe that's all it will be. I mean, maybe it will be a hearing on June 29th. Maybe a verdict will be pronounced at that date. I don't know. It seems rather quick, but perhaps that's the case if she's admitted to it. If she's going to plead guilty, then maybe that's how things work. I don't know. It's possible that I'll do an update if I do learn of the sentencing. I do hope that it is adequately lengthy sentencing. I presume the death penalty won't apply. But I hope it's a very long prison sentence. And, of course, full condolences to the lost soul. An absolutely innocent 3-year-old girl who had a swathe of medical issues let down by this fucking whore, pardon my French. This drug-addicted whore. I'm not a misogynist, by the way. I just, I'm not allowed to use the C word. Full condolences to the parents. The father tried to save his little girl. He had no idea what was going on. And unfortunately, that wasn't to be the case. So I'm going to wrap things up here, guys. I'm going to be making several more videos. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Take care.